Hi, I'm Tim and welcome to this video. In this video, I thought we'd do something slightly different. In this video, what we're going to be doing is taking a look at some audio equipment that I recently upgraded for my YouTube channel so that I've got a bit more of a professional audio setup, as I know in the past that the audio in my YouTube videos has not been the best, and hopefully now you feel that it's improved quite a lot since my older videos. So with the help of Tony over at Quick Tech Solutions on his YouTube channel, you can take a look if you wish. He helped me decide on some better audio equipment so that I can record separate audio from what I was doing before, which was connecting the Rode Wireless Go, which I'll show you just right now, which is here. And it's the Rode Wireless Go transmitter, which is being then or rather was previously being connected directly into my camera, which I'm looking at the moment. So I was recording audio through the camera, but now what I'm doing is recording separate audio from the video on the camera, so it's not connected into the camera anymore. But what I'm doing is connecting it through a RODECaster Duo, which you can hopefully see behind me here. So it's down there just near the computer screen. And so I'm recording separate audio and then matching up the audio into the video in post-production when I edit the videos. Now I edit my videos using DaVinci Resolve Studio, which I did purchase. I used to use the free version of DaVinci Resolve and then decided to upgrade it to the paid Studio version, as I like DaVinci Resolve quite a lot. So that's what I'm currently using to edit my videos, is DaVinci Resolve Studio. However, in this video, what we're going to be doing is taking a quick look at the audio equipment that I'm using to record my current and hopefully future YouTube videos. So what we'll do is take a closer look at the RODECaster Duo behind me here on the desk, and hopefully it might give you an idea of how you can upgrade your audio on your YouTube or your podcast, whichever you're doing. And hopefully you might find this video helpful in deciding on what audio equipment you could use. So we'll take a closer look now. So here we are at my desk, and you'll see here we've got the RODECaster Duo, which is of course made by Rode. And also I've got the Rode Wireless Go transmitter here. Now this is connected, hopefully, as you'll see here, by a cable, and it's connected into the Rode Lavalier 2 microphone. So what I'll do is also put links in the video description for all these pieces of equipment, and just to confirm that I did purchase all this equipment myself. So thanks to the channel subscribers and all my viewers that watch my YouTube videos, because they've actually contributed towards the income, or the small amount of income I should say. And what I'll be doing is saving the income and then investing it into the channel so that it hopefully brings you better quality videos, better audio in the videos as well. So moving on, as you'll see, I've got the Rode Wireless Go transmitter. Now in the RODECaster, it has a Rode wireless receiver built into the RODECaster Duo. So you don't actually need a receiver. All you need is the Wireless Go 2. So all you need is the transmitter, as the RODECaster Duo has a receiver built into it. So it connects via Wi-Fi, 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi, and then I'm connected up via the Rode Lavalier 2 microphone, which is plugged into the Rode Wireless Go 2 here. And then I've got the Lavalier microphone connected on my shirt. Hopefully you'll be able to see this here. So here's the Lavalier 2 microphone. So moving back to the RODECaster Duo. Now what this does is it allows you to connect multiple devices into this RODECaster Duo. So for example, I have a USB cable connected from my RODECaster Duo into my computer. Now what it does is any audio, so for example, if you want to record anything on your computer screen, I use a piece of software called OBS Studio, and it's completely free. So I'm using OBS Studio to record things on my computer. So when I'm taking you into, for example, websites or apps on my computer, it then takes the audio and sounds from the computer and puts them via a USB cable into this RODECaster Duo. Now also, as I've said, the RODECaster Duo is connected into it, the Rode Wireless Go 2. So the audio from me speaking is also going into the RODECaster Duo. So the RODECaster Duo then records all the audio via a micro SD card, which you insert into the RODECaster Duo here, and then it records all of the audio from every source. So for example, if you have instruments, you can then plug in the instruments to the RODECaster Duo. You can also connect two computers if you so wish, various microphones, whether that be a shotgun microphone or, for example, a microphone fitted onto an arm, which you could use at your desk. They are all connected directly into this RODECaster Duo, and then it processes the audio. So you can also add audio effects, sound effects via these keypads here. So everything goes into the RODECaster Duo. It then records all the audio into a file, which you then can retrieve via the network onto your computer, and then you can use the audio files and your video files to edit in, for example, DaVinci Resolve Studio, or the free version, which is just DaVinci Resolve. So you can then edit all the video and audio in DaVinci Resolve, get the files ready, and then put them and upload them onto YouTube. So hopefully that explains what the RODECaster Duo is used for, because I've seen many videos on YouTube and they all seem to refer to the fact that the RODECaster Duo or RODECaster Pro are for podcasts. Now, they're not just for podcasts. They can be used for podcasts, of course, but they can also be used for YouTube videos where you're using video and audio. So basically, that's what the RODECaster Duo does, and hopefully that explains it in simple terms what it can be used for. It's not just for podcasting. So there's various connectors at the back of the RODECaster Duo. Now I can't actually pull it out, unfortunately, because of all the cables, which are quite tightly connected at the back. What I will do is put a picture up now and then show you the ports at the back. You can connect speakers to it. You'll see that hopefully at the side here. Now just at the side behind my phone cradle here, which I've got sitting on my desk, is the right side speaker, and then there's one at the other side of the desk, which is the left side speaker. Now these speakers are connected directly into the RODECaster Duo, so if I want sound, for example playing music on the computer, it all still goes through the USB cable, which is connected from my computer to the RODECaster Duo, and then the RODECaster Duo outputs this via the two connectors at the back, which go to the speakers. Now they are 1/4" jacks, however I use a 1/4" jack to 3.5mm adapter cable, which then goes into the speakers. And I also have a pair of headphones, which are these. These are the Rode NTH100 headphones, which I use for editing the audio rather than having it put through the speakers. So this is also connected into the RODECaster Duo at the back via the 1/4" jack. So it has a 1/4" jack to 3.5mm adapter. So this end, as you can see, is 3.5mm, and then it goes into the 1/4" jack at the back using an adapter. So there's also other spare inputs. So there's 1/4" as well as XLR inputs. So you could actually put, for example, electric guitar in, or microphones that require phantom power. It does cope with that as well. So all you do, for example, is select the source, and then it will allow you to select on the screen what type of microphone or instrument. So for example, if your instrument, you're using a dynamic mic, a condenser mic, and there's various audio processing effects here for depth, sparkle and punch, which you can adjust for each channel. That's it for the RODECaster Duo. I won't go in depth of how everything works, as this is not the video for that, but it's just to explain how I'm doing my YouTube videos at the moment. Also, just out of curiosity, if someone wants to know, the back of the desk here there's a self-adhesive LED strip light. Now this is a Govee cob light, so I will put a link in the video description for that as well. So this is what the light is you're seeing at the back of the desk here, just to give it a bit of backlight in the videos. So it is actually stuck to the edge of the desk, as you will see. The LED strip is covered in a rubber casing which goes to the back. Here I'm using a HTU mobile phone mount, so hopefully you can just see that on the desk here. So the mobile phone just sits on the desk there, which is out of the way to clear the desk space. Then for the keyboard, I'm using a Logitech, and it's a G915X Lightspeed tactile keyboard. Now this is in silver and white, as you will see. So you do actually get the Lightspeed dongle, which you put in a USB port at the back. For the mouse, which you can see here, I'm using a Logitech MX Master 3S. And I can honestly say these mice are actually brilliant. There's so many different buttons which you can reconfigure to various different applications. Now I do have these set up for DaVinci Resolve Studio, so it's quick, easy to press those buttons to do various functions. And I can actually program the keyboard as well. So there's actually some function keys here, G6, G7, G8, G9, and then there's G1 through to 5 at the side here, which I'm planning on configuring also for DaVinci Resolve. So that's what I've been doing with the income, small amount of income I get from YouTube, by investing it back into the YouTube channel to help improve and produce better videos. Now I'm also thinking of buying some updated camera equipment later on. So that'll do for this video. Just thought I'd do this extra video, show you what I'm using for the audio, and also explain about the current video equipment. Now the camera here that I'm using to record my videos on is a Panasonic Lumix DMC G7. It's a fairly old camera, I know, but it does record in 4K as well as HD. So this camera is ideal for what I'm doing at the moment, but I am planning on updating it to a more newer model in due course, of course, when I've saved up enough money from the small amount of YouTube income I get. So hopefully this has helped you if you're thinking of purchasing a RODECaster Duo and what it basically does. And maybe you're thinking of starting your own YouTube channel. So hopefully this helps you as well. And that'll do it for this video. So I'll be back again soon with more videos. Feel free to leave a comment in the video description as well if you want any help or advice on anything. Maybe you're thinking of setting up a YouTube channel. So if you do want any help or advice, feel free to leave a comment again. So that'll do it for this video. Thanks very much. And I'll be back again soon with more videos. So bye for now.